those pictures and videos we used to see as kids where witches would dance around a fire on a full moon night? Pop culture has demonized it, but it's honestly so much more uncomplicated than what they have shown it to be. Dance magic is simply a form of being. It's a form of vibing with the universe. It's like when you do a happy dance and when your body expresses itself by dancing. Major alchemy and transmutation of energy happens when you dance. This emotional alchemy through bodily movements should get so much more recognition. You don't need to know how to dance. This is for everybody. If you have a love for moving your body, that's more than enough. However, if you're already a seasoned practitioner and have learned to dance for a few years of your life, it'll be much easier for you to tap into the godly state that I will be explaining later. By the way, before we head into this, I'm going to reiterate that it is not necessary for you to do this. This is just a source of information you may or may not act upon. This is an extremely fun way to manifest and connect with your deities, ancestors, or guides. It works wonderfully well because if you are honoring the ancient ones, they will favor you. Dance magic is one of the most effective ways of tapping into your divinity, yet it does not get talked of much because it's also comparatively more difficult to gain control of this form of magic. Effectively speaking, dance magic is channeling your most divine self by getting lost in the trance while dancing. This is what so many pictures depict: shamans singing and dancing, witches going around a fire under a full moon to dance and sing to the moon, in the hopes that they will appease the gods and the gods will grant them a boon. While you are influenced by the rhythm of music to move your body, what's really happening is that you are releasing all forms of stress and entrapments. You're not listening to what your conscious mind is telling you anymore. Your subconscious or your superconscious is now driving you completely. When you dance, your body releases endorphins, which are natural mood lifters and pain relievers. These feel good chemicals create a sense of euphoria and reduce stress. Dance often involves deep and rhythmic breathing patterns. This improved breathing can increase oxygen flow to your brain and body, helping you feel more relaxed and focused. We also know that an increased oxygen and blood flow means it's easier for you to tap into your inner senses or your psychic abilities or your subconscious. So, now the question is, how do we do it? It's surprisingly very simple. You don't need to be a seasoned dancer to get this straight. The following things will sound weird, but that's the way into it. Magic in itself is a little weird, the concept of it, but it works. Everybody know it does. So, this is a part of magic, right? So basically, all you need to do is put on some nice music you can really vibe to. If you can feel yourself dancing to that music for hours on end, it's good. This is why many shamanistic practices use drums and other such instruments to tap into a different state of being. You can put on some nice shamanistic drumming on YouTube for free if that's what you're into. And now the real state comes. You set into intention for this dance practice. Okay? One intention only. Usually, the only intention people have with using dance magic is to connect with a higher power. The best use of dance magic would be to dedicate this to a deity or a spirit you would really connect with. It could be a god or a goddess, the moon, the sun, the earth, the fire, the water, or the element of air, or even an ancestor. For example, if you're dedicating your dance to the moon, You set up your music, breathe in and out for a few seconds to have a calm mind, and under the full moon or a dark moon, depending on which energy you're wanting to manifest through, you simply say out loud, as if speaking to the moon, that this is for the moon. It's going to feel weird, okay, or at least it feels very weird to me, but you would definitely feel a difference, okay. You're probably wondering if the moon heard you or the spirit you're doing this for heard you. Trust me, they have heard you. They knew you were going to do this even before you started. They're always there and they always know. They simply decide to either respond to it or not to respond to it. Next, you start dancing. Do as much as you can. Dance for as long as you can. When you want to stop, just stop. And remember, no one but God is watching you dance. So there is no need to feel ashamed. Dedicate songs and dances to them, and you will see that whoever you're dedicating it to has accepted it gracefully. If they are appeased, you will get signs and your wishes will be granted. The next part is where the tough or the advanced part comes, because you have to dance till you can't anymore. You really have to exhaust yourself and release all desires into the universe through the medium of dance completely until you feel like a vessel for God to speak through you. This state will feel as if you're in a trance. This trance like state is the exact state where you are completely connected to the universe, God, and all that is. Make use of this state to channel the divine and put your energies or desires through to them. That's the most basic, stripped down version of magic involving the use of dance. Culturally, it was used simply to honor ancient gods during full moon rites and to bring a connection with the gods and goddesses, enhancing the ritual for effectiveness. There are a few things you can do to enhance this experience. You can drink some relaxing tea like lavender, mugwort, cacao, etc. These stimulants help you to calm your heart and mind completely. They make you tap into a trance state, makes it easier for you to do readings and spells and to get in the zone. You can light candles around yourself or dim lights around you. This also helps your brain and body relax more. Relaxation is extremely necessary to achieve this state. You can use essential oils on yourself or around you to make it more magical and calming. Meditate a few minutes before jumping into this practice. To close the ritual, you simply tell the god or goddess or guide or element or whatever spirit it is that it is now over. You are grateful for their presence and to give you signs of their presence. You close out the space, and ideally, you should go to sleep later. The dreams you'll be getting during this sleep state will be significantly different. Don't indulge in any social media or operate any machinery, because doing that clogs your third eye even more. This entire practice was to, you know, open your third eye. So that's it for today. If you really liked this content, make sure to follow for more. I will keep posting more content, and thank you so much for your support. And remember, this is basically just an offering. Okay, you can use dance to offer to your the guides or the gods or goddesses that you believe in. Okay, like think of it sort of like an entertainment for the gods, and that is what you are offering to them. Okay, because let's say you don't really have anything else to offer, you cannot give them milk, honey, or wine, so this is what you do. So, and the intensity of it will be dependent on how much you can tap into your subconscious. So that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I really love you guys, and closing it off now.